Alhamdulillah, we've been blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue our classes in the subject of reality of Sufism. And we have explained before the meaning of Sufism or Tasawwuf, and we said to recall together some of the important points we have mentioned. Sufis is not a particular group to be called Sufis, because each Muslim have to be Sufi. Each Muslim have to be Sufi. And for that, we need to know what is the meaning of Sufi. Nowadays, when people hear the term Sufi or Tariqa, they will, confuse. So those days, no, but nowadays, those days, no, because after Rasulullah time, Tasawwuf, all ulama, all scholars, you won't open any of their books without mentioning Sufi or Tasawwuf or Tazkiyah or Suluk. It has many names, but the common name, Sufi, we call it Tazkiyah, purification of soul. And I think all of us in a deep need for Tazkiyah, purification of our soul. As we are in a deep need for when we are sick, to go to doctor and to search a good doctor in order for us to get cured from our sickness, zahir sickness. There is also it's very, very important for all of us to purify our soul. And as we know, Sayyidina Rasulullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have sent him, and he said about him, يُزَكِّيهِمْ in the Quran. One of his things, وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. To teach them his revelation, to purify them, tazkiyah. That's why they said in a very common and very famous sentence by الصالحين, التزكية قبل التحلية. الإمام القشيري, الرسالة القشيرية, this book written 300 years after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And many of them, Junayd al-Baghdadi radiallahu anhu, they used to say التزكية قبل التحلية, meaning purification, purifying the place before you enter the place, before you live in the place. So if anyone wants to study any knowledges, he wants to be doctor, he has to study all the way in order for him to reach to become doctor, to study medicine. You buy a house, you have to renovate the house. To make sure the water piping is good, the wiring system is working, this. But if you live in the house and you start renovating the house while you are in the house with your family, it will be terrible. So you have to finish everything. So at-tazkiyah is sifat al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, al-muzakki. Yuzakkihim, purify them. What is the importance of knowledge if we don't like the knowledge? What's the importance of the book if my son or my daughter or your son or your daughter don't like to study the book? You're wasting their time. The good teacher is the one who will make the students love the subject. Then they will accept from him. To know what is the meaning of this subject, why we study, what for, what's the reason. So, at-tazkiyah is something very important for us to become a good Muslim, to feel our khushu'. And if the word Sufis, sometimes, especially nowadays, people, they mix up. Unfortunately, they mix up between Tasawwuf or Sufism as a knowledge and the Sufis, the followers of Tasawwuf. Maybe they have seen somebody acting in a way which is not right, who belongs to a certain tariqa or Sufi group of, so they will say the whole Sufi is not good. That is unfair. Yani if a Muslim in this 1.5 billion ummah of Islam, he have done something wrong, that means the whole ummah is bad. Cannot. Because if someone say like that, he is accusing the thousands of ulama of the ummah, the very well known and very accepted ulama and salihin, whom they have done their best to bring people, to take them out from darkness to the light. Once I remember before, I was reading, in the internet, the issue about somebody being rewarded in Egypt. He's a very famous writer. He has written one book, and he been rewarded many rewards for that book. Real story about Egypt. So in this internet, there is a comment. You can write your comments, So his book written about old Egypt and how the many people, they come close to each other because of there is Zawiya or Takiya or a place where the Sufis they go, or Masjid, they meet for zikrullah. They said these places make people know to each other. Yani when you say, he is my friend, I met him at the mosque, different from someone saying, I met him at disco, alhamdulillah. So it's, So he was, talking about the life, the simple life of the people that time. One of the people who wrote in their comments from Libya, he said, he mentioned about Sufis. Sufis, they start criticizing them. In one book, about 400 pages, he started criticizing the whole thing because of one statement or what type of people are they? If these people are going to teach our students, Wallahi, Assalamu alaikum, what is life? Ignorant and arrogant. Where is tawaba? Where knowledge is, the one who got knowledge is tawaba, humble. But the one who has nothing, he is nothing but to say. So he was accused. So I was a bit upset, so I written something. I said, you are from Libya and you talk about Sufis. That means Umar al-Mukhtar, the lion of the desert, is a bad person. Because he's a Sheikh Tariqa. And he's the one who fought against the Italians. You know the story, Umar al-Mukhtar, and he's Sheikh Tariqa, Sanusiya they call him. The big Sheikh, and all the Mujahideen, that time his students, his murideen. And they executed him at his age about 80 something. Against the international law, they have done, crime against him. So, and then I said, and you are talking about Junaid al-Baghdadi and Jailani and Ma'ruf al-Karfi and all of these people, or Abdul Qadir al-Jazairi in Algeria, so all of these people. Then I saw the response of others, all of them they said, please, so and so, why do you want to respond? Why you not? It's really terrible. So nowadays when anyone comes, or sometimes, maybe anyway, if someone criticizes followers of Tariqah, because maybe there's something happening. tawheed, not the tariqah itself. And he criticized and started saying something, or maybe sometimes they say kuffar or a'udhu billah, what is this? Wallahi, I think the religion of Rasulullah is something different from these people. They have their own religion. Anyone saying that he has a religion and his prophet is somebody else, not Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because Rasulullah al-Muzakki, rahmatan lil-alameen, sahib al-akhlaq, he never been sent for these stupid statements. Na'udhu billah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, for us to understand what our Sufis, that's very easy. He said we have to go to the life of them, and the famous scholars, how they been 100% successful in bringing people together. They brought the people together, they unite the hearts of the people. They have done so much of good things, alhamdulillah. So, as there is a saying, they said, the Sufis are the masters of actions and status. Not the masters are purveyors of words and claims. How easy it is indeed to speak and give classes, and how difficult it is to act and implement. To give class, very easy. Say, open our book, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Assalamu alaikum. People, they came in knowledge. But consider class. But the benefit is different. So the Sufis being very successful in teaching and in practical way also. They see their majlis, their group, their number of people who follow them start to increase. Sayyidina Shaykh Jailani, when he came to Baghdad, he started giving class out of the border of Baghdad, outside the city, the fort. There is a wall, one wall, he used to sit there and teach. Group of people, few hundreds, become thousands of people. But till other ulama and sheikhs, all of them start coming with their students and listening to them. So talking and affecting the people is different from talking and just reading newspaper, and next day you don't know what you have gone through in the newspaper. So they said, this particular method of the Sufis, how they used to do, is nothing more than the implementation of the book of Allah and the hadith of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the understanding of ulama. Through this, they brought all the evidence, everything from the Quran, Sunnah Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the understanding, ijtihadat of ulama who they based their understanding from the Quran and Sunnah. Sayyidina Junayd al-Baghdadi, radiyallahu anhu, Imam Junayd, he said, our knowledge was secured by Quran and Sunnah. By Quran and Sunnah. Our source of knowledge based on the Quran and Sunnah. And if you go deeply, you will understand that. Everything. They explain to the people the meaning of patience, the meaning of shukr, the meaning of mujahadat, the meaning of fasting, the meaning of khushu', the meaning of salat. Through different way. They make people understand. He said, as you pray with your organs, with your a'wa, you have to learn how to pray to your heart. So both your spirit praying, your ruh, and your body is praying. That's the most important. How to feel. How to feel what you are saying. Allah maghfir lana wa rahmatuh. Allah taqabbal minna. But we pray, we are not sure God not going to accept or not. I mean, how many of us pray at the mosque and he came up and he didn't feel that it's Allah for sure going to accept. Always the feelings, he done his duty. So when the situation changed and we became, when the thing became that we understand the meaning, spiritual meaning, understanding of Quran and Sunnah, that is the most important. And if we see anybody who's doing anything by his own, or his action is away from Quran and Sunnah to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But this is a very important point here. It is not based on Quran and Sunnah and the understanding of ulama. There's two things here. Number one, I cannot give judgment to say this person is wrong if I have no knowledge. If we have no knowledge, we cannot accuse people. Like you cannot say, I have seen this group, they are doing wrong. Why you say that? Because I've not gone through hadith. Rasulullah said, they say, a hadith in Sahih Bukhari, 5,000 hadith. You know all 5,000 hadith? That's number one. So if someone has no knowledge, he should not interfere. Number two, the one who has knowledge, he has to make sure. Not he hear from someone come to him and say, hey Sheikh, Fulan, or so and so, there's a group in certain area in this state or that state, they do something. Straight away the Sheikh will say, not they are kuffar or they are bid'ah. Wait a minute. Saying that, for me to say that, even if the person have said that to me, if I straight away give a statement to say they are wrong, I have gone against the Quran in fact. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, إِنْ جَاءَكُمْ فَاسِقٌ بِنَبَإٍ فَتَبَيَّنُوا أَن تُصِيبُوا قَوْمًا بِجَهَالَةٍ فَتُصْبِحُوا عَلَى مَا فَعَلْتُمْ نَدِيمًا. If anyone carried to you a news, Allah called him fasiq, that one. Didn't say good man, he said fasiq. Because he is going to carry news, maybe he's namima, or maybe he dislike, or maybe he have something, hard feeling towards them. He said, فَتَبَيَّنُوا. Number one, you have to do some checking, searching. What we call investigation. فَتَبَيَّنُوا. And to see in case, if you say something bad about them, about this group of people, then you will be accused by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be very sorry for that. Quran. So I cannot give judgment. And I cannot give any hukum unless I am sure. So this is very, very dangerous issue here. We have to make sure what we are saying. This time Allah going to question us. So if in case of sometimes if there is any group after that, we say there is something wrong. This group is wrong, not the whole Sufi, Tasawwuf or Tariqa, they are wrong. In Malaysia, they used to teach famous book, Al-Hikam Al-Aqa'iyya. Al-Hikam, you know this everywhere, by Ibn Aqa'ullah al-Sakandari. Ibn Aqa'ullah al-Sakandari, he is from Iskandariya in Egypt. And he has written this book. This book being translated to different languages and people explain Sharah many times. Why? Because it's very useful. He wrote it, Allah yarham, rahmatullahi wa ta'ala, is Imam Ibn Aqa'ullah, with heart, with tawabur, with feelings, with akhlaq, with iman. That's why we have got, subhanallah, I hold by many people. This book, Al-Hikam, it's really, subhanAllah, bring to us very important benefits. I wish that every mosque nowadays, even Malaysia, some of them they are doing that. Some is that they have to. This hikam is wisdoms, the short one, but they explain. And there is book Sharh al-Hikam. They will sharh Allah nice meanings. It's good for all, for our youth nowadays, to understand it. What they are missing, nowadays, our new generation, they are missing two important things. For anyone to be a good man, a pious man, a rajul salih, as we pray, رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Two things missing. As-suhbah, a good friendship, and tazkiyah, purification. These two have to be provided by parents, no doubt. As the parents provided to them food and giving them money and giving them everything, they have to provide them with advice for companionship, find a good companionship, and tazkiyah, purification. Have to be very sabr on that. Before about 2 weeks, we had one program here in Cairo at the Islamic Art Museum. They call creativity and spirituality in Islam. Creativity and spirituality in Islam. So Al-Faqir Allah, myself, I attended the program and I gave the keynote. The whole, almost, 90%, those whom they attend, youth. And they are smart. They have knowledge. They can deliver very good things. But they be left behind for reasons. Sometimes the people accuse them, what is this? Who are you? Why are you wearing like that? In fact, this is not the way to advise. It's not like this. Is he will run away from you. Number one, he dislikes you. Number second, he won't listen to you after that. That's one. Number two, they said that the old style of teaching is no more working for them. The old style of teaching. And you bring them, study al-fitra, the types of water, what is the meaning of this? That's one fitra. You know why? Nowadays, those days, as-suhbah is a friend, physical friend. Could be bad, could be good. But nowadays, as-suhbah is different. Mobile phone, good friend. Internet, good friend. Computer, good friend. TV, DVD, radio, there are many friends. If you stop them from mixing with others, they are not good. But in the house, what you do? Okay, if you do that, you go to school. How about that? And in the school, not all of them are awliya Allah wa salihin. So there is problems here. And in very famous Arabic poem, very famous Arabic poem, I think it's by Sayyidina Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu anhu. He said, على المرء لا تسل وسل عن قرينه فكل قرين بالمقارن يقتدي. He said, do not ask about a person, rather ask about his companions. for every companion follows the way of his companion. Mix with someone, be like him. You'll be like him. So, we have this problem for this new generation. They need different style of talk. Sometimes they start by, it's where father and mother, they are the first muzakki, they are the first Sufis for their children. The way of the mother when she teaches the children and the father sometimes clashes. She wants to play a role and he wants to play a role. Sometimes clashes. And when that happens, in this case, it will be a gap maybe between the next session for them talking about their children. This gap, there will be so much things going to be too late. But both of them, the son and daughter, they will take something from father and something from mother. In fact, in our life, the mother, she is the one who has to, mostly she's playing the role of al-murabbi. And sometimes when they look to a woman as second class, they're not in like that. No, in fact, they are the one who charge all of us, the mothers. They are the one who look after us. Morning, she's the one, wakabazi, she's the one who, everything, the mother. She's the one. And they said, if the mother be arranged good, in a good way, you are going to get the best nation. The best nation. And sometimes the mother, because of the life, she will say to the father and her husband, only me, I am doing the job. What are you doing? What is this? In fact, there is a saying by Rasulullah saying, مَقَامَكَ حَيْثُ أَقَامَكَ. يعني, they are very happy with the responsibility they have got. And Allah wants to give this responsibility. Why you want to transfer to someone else? Allah wants us to remember a mother and her son all the time in our life till the end of the life. Who's that? You know who's that? Isa bin Maryam. Isa bin Maryam. No father, but he has mother. SubhanAllah. Isa and Maryam, the mother of Maryam. And Zakaria, who has no children, he has Maryam, he adopted her. And he knows she's going to be good. So these things is very important. Coming back to our tazkiyah, the importance of it in this program. The new style of talk, we have to always to be creative in finding a way to talk with others. I'll give you one example about how you can change the situation, a better situation, by changing your way of talking. I saw one clip on YouTube. Someone who's a blind man, and he was sitting somewhere in the middle of the road, asking people for help, begging. He put one small container, people drop, coins every 10 minutes, half an hour. He sits all the way, went, too boring also for him. And he's blind, he cannot see. And he put one notice, one board, I am blind, please help me. I am blind, please help me. The response of the people was little small, One woman, she was walking across, she came and saw the board, she took the board, she wrote something else, different words, and put it back. When she had done so, the people start throwing money to him. Like, he was, don't know what happened. Food. So what's happened? What had changed? So she came after, she finished her work. She was going back home. She stopped there. Then he told her, what you have written in the board? No, she had written, she said, she had written, it's a beautiful day, but unfortunately I cannot see it. It's a beautiful day, but unfortunately I cannot see it. Oh, this is very emotional. Yes, when he said, I am blind, please help me. But beautiful, make you feel you are in this position, and really when you look on Allah bless me. So the people, subhanAllah, the new generation, there is a way to talk with them. Also. And even for them, if they go, they do anything, and the parents are very upset, there will be a time for them always. They will come back to their parents for advice. That time has to be used, that opportunity, no doubt. Because if you advise them at the level, for example, after you have done something wrong, come back, you advise what you have done, you problem. So you have done so already. You have fallen down in the problem. And we have not found ways for them to be away from, be protected from the problems. So we have to use this opportunity. Then, these youth nowadays, they have something unique about them. Everybody has something, is special in something. All of us. Even the one who's weak, or he's lazy, let's say, someone who's too lazy, we can say he is special. He is unique in his laziness. Or someone is unique in his smart. Everybody. Like the word extreme. Someone extreme clever, someone extreme stupid. Can be used. So, subhanAllah, there is one day I was watching the news a few years back. There is an organization searching about corruption and this thing. So they said the first country, it was that time, corruption, Iraq, my country. Number one. I said, oh, at least we are number one in something. No. So everyone we need to know how to use that way. How to use his specialty, unique in something. Not to leave behind. There is nobody can. They brought to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Sayyidina Sa'd, the war of Qadisiyah, his name Abdullah ibn Maktoum, Sahabi, blind. And they brought him to Sayyidina Sa'd. You know what he wanted to do? The most difficult part in the war, to carry the flag. The flag of the army. Flag is mean the honor of the army. And he will be targeted. He will be targeted by enemies. Good target. So they brought him to Sa'd. All of them Sahaba. So Sayyidina Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas was the leader. So Abdullah ibn Maktoum came, Sa'd, you know who I am? I am Abdullah ibn Maktoum. The Quran be revealed for me a few times. He said, yes, I know. What do you want? He said, I want to carry the flag. He said, give him the flag. So they gave him the flag and went. So they said, how can you do that? He said, with his situation, he insists that he's able to do that. The one who don't ask for it. He would say, you know my situation, give me a good job, a good position. But this one he's asking, you know, subhanAllah, he protected it. Till he died as a shaheed. But they cut his two arms, he put the flag in a way before he died, and he put his head, so he kept the flag, the stand up all the time, didn't fail, and he shaheed, subhanAllah. So everyone has something. We have to study the situation. It took maybe sometime 1, 2, 3, 4 years to know the person. In the end of the day, we know that he is able to do something. The most important part for us to play nowadays is a suhbah, friendship. My son, the youngest son, Abdul Rahman, we have to go through a story from our life, real story. One day, when he was very small, about 2, 3 years, he liked to sleep. How is it? They took him around the car, for him to sleep. He go around the area, our area, city of Oxford. And one day I came, he insists that they want to take him, the driver was not around this one. Say, what's happening? They say, no, and he wants one song. He listens to this song and sleep. Song, this useless songs, you know. Say, okay, leave him to me. I took him in the car, put him in the car. I got one DVD, the car has the DVD screen also. Ya Taiba, you know Ya Taiba? It's Haddad Alawi. The children, you know, the kids, they bring the flowers and they sing. So I put for him that one. When he saw the kids doing that, Ya Taiba, he enjoyed. He's seen this 2, 3 times till he slept. So the next day I informed them, you have to do the same. So then he liked this song. After that, he likes to listen to this song before he sleeps. Ya Taiba. Don't force nothing. He has something. Just take out this virus and install that. With Allah's barakah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we can do the things, inshallah. But we have to have the intention to change. Inshallah, next class, we are going to talk about the companionship, as-suhbah, which is very important subject. For any success in your life, as-suhbah is the most important. We ask Allah to bless us all to continue our classes, inshallah, to bless us with barakah for dunya wal akhirah, and to bless us to be from those who may say good things, practice good things, and invite and advise others to do the same, inshallah. Pray to Allah to bless us with healthy life, a pure soul, pure heart, and to do the best for our dunya, for akhirah,